He is ribbed for our pleasure, and he is here. I have achieved a 3-segment Dudunsparce. I made a video on my methodology, which I will also recap here and things I made mistakes on so you don't have to deal with it. Let's just take another look. It is beautiful. As you can see here, you can't actually tell in the inventory, but if we go into the summary, you can see there's a little extra segment. And if I go and change the position up to the top, throw it out, look at that beauty. So, what was my methodology to get this guy? So, what I was doing is I got 2 Dudunsparce that had Hyper Drill. And you wanted to get them in your inventory and have a picnic start with egg power. You can just go get egg power level 1 from a shop if you don't want to cook your own sandwich. And you just basically want your Dunsparce to be hyper drilling each other. And now that's very important, and that's actually a mistake I did make. If you look at my inventory here, you'll see some Dunsparce here that don't know hyper drill, so they didn't evolve. I accidentally had someone in the same egg group in my party when I was making the eggs, so some of them don't have hyper drill. Just make sure the dad and the mom both have hyper drill. I'm not sure which one needs it 100%. Just do both so you can always get it. And basically what I did is I would come over here and I would set up my picnic and I would just AFK for eggs. You can get up to 10 eggs in a row. So AFK for your eggs. And then once I got an egg, what I ended up doing is I would basically run over here. You don't have to do this. You don't have to go as far as I did, but it's how I did it. And I'd go stand over here and I'd press right on my joystick and just run. And basically, if you did it at the right angle down here more, you would just run until the eggs start hatching. I do that for 2 or 3 eggs, and then I'd start making my way back, and by the time I made it back to where I set up my picnic, my eggs would all be hatched. And then once you got there, I would have a lead Pokemon, and I would have the lead Pokemon do battle with anything here, defeat it. You'll get it to level 2 or 3, and as you can see here from the Dudunsparce, level 3, that's fine. As long as they know Hyper Drill, they will evolve, and you'll get yourself your 3-segment Dudunsparce, ribbed for your pleasure, Hyper Drill. It's great. Now, I do want to do an update that from my last video, we thought it was 1 in 25. That's what Cerebi and everyone was saying. That is false. It is actually 1 in 100 to get a hold of a Dudunsparce 3-segment. It's also been confirmed by data miners. You can't get it in the wild. You can't get it from a Terra Raid battle, where the mouse that's 1 in 100 you can actually get from the Terra Raid battles. So hopefully this helps you out if you're trying to get your 3-segment. You're just going to have to grind it out. I think it's much faster to do this egg method than it is to look in the wild. And of course, if you're doing it in the wild, you're just going to have to catch a bunch of Dunsparce and level them up anyway. If you're trying to get a shiny 3-segment, I'm sorry. That's gonna suck.